Hi Virgo, and welcome to your tarot videoscope for 16 by Amma. Happy holiday season to you, Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. This will be a general reading, and if you are interested to hear more about this month's prediction, please click in the link down here below. That will take you to the Vimeo videos for download and purchase to all of you that are interested to hear more about this month. I'm also working on the new predictions for your sign for 17. Soon as I get them done, I will be posting them, hopefully in the first 2 weeks over. This reading will be for Virgo Sun, Virgo Rising, and Virgo Moon. Please make sure that you listen for all of these signs. So the Sun sign, the Rising sign, and the Moon sign. Just in case that sometimes you connect better with the messages either through your Moon sign or through your Rising sign. Please like, share, and subscribe. By subscribing, you would allow me to take messages that could be important for you as well. And if you'd like to schedule a private consultation, please email me at ammalightworker@gmail.com or contact me through the website ammalightworker.com. And please make sure that if you contact me through the website, please make sure double check your email. Otherwise, I am unable to reply back to you. Let's now focus in this reading. The general feelings that I am picking up have to do with walking away from maybe a negative situation or a negative person, major changes and transformations, changing your daily routine, some sort of a brand new breakthrough or a new beginning. So let's break it down one by one. In the position representing you, you have the Eight of Cups right here. And I did get this card a lot, even for other signs. To me, it means walking away from negative people, negative forces, negative energies, negative situations due to your newly found courage toward a new endeavor, toward a new journey. So turning your back onto emptiness or turning your back onto negativity. I feel that many of you are looking for new ways to get out of your boredom. I feel that maybe things recently have been stalled or stagnated. This could be maybe in your relationship, maybe things in your current relationship, maybe things are not where you like them to be, and you're trying to find a way to break this. So some of you either recently broke off a relationship or recently you just walked away from a person. And it does feel to me like the energy in this relationship has been negative for a long time. This wasn't a person with whom you easily got along. So this message will only make sense to those of you who have been having some sort of a problem in their relationship. Won't make sense to all of you. I feel like some of you just want to close the doors or just run off somewhere for a couple of days just to relax or to have some fun. I feel like you have been going, a lot has been going on. You have been going through a lot. Physically, some of you be feeling more tired or even emotionally. I feel that you have been going through a lot. A lot of people around you, maybe they had dramas around them, and I feel like you have also been sucking in their negative energy, or you have also been worried about other people around you. And now I feel like you take a decision to like stop being so focused on everything else or on other people and take better care of your own personal needs in order for you to figure out what truly makes you happy. I feel that for some of you, either mentally or spiritually, you're going to feel like, oh, like intuitively being in a different state of mind. So it feels like if you have been very extremely very agitated, you find that you start to be a little bit more relaxed. For other ones, I feel like if things were pretty steady, maybe you didn't have much to think about, to worry, or even to that emotionally feeling sad or down. I feel like something here is shifting or is changing, because I see you tuning in somehow into your own most deepest, innest secret desires. And I feel like some of you could be steering your own juices. Either recently you completed a legal case, or you completed a contract, a job contract, or a project, and some of you could be getting ready to start a new job or to start a new business, or maybe a project got completed and now you are ready to start something new. Or this could be that legally now something got completed and now you are ready to move on with the next thing in your plan or in your agenda. Let's see what else. So, and if this doesn't make sense to you, for the purpose of this general reading, I'm simply going to say that you're going to shut the door and walk away from negative people, negative forces, and negative energies. The next card that showed up, it is the Nine of Pentacles. It does fall in the position of what could be crossing you. And to me, this Nine of Pentacles, I'm sorry, Nine of Cups, I apologize. It's the Nine of Cups, Nine of Cups. It means happiness, fulfillment, feeling full of hope. Sometimes to me, it denotes both sides of hospitality. It means pampering yourself. So let me figure out, what does this mean for you? I feel that doing some things that you always wanted to do, maybe all on your own, could be proving to be very relaxing for you. So maybe you just get up and instead of calling someone to get the nails done together, maybe you just go by yourself. Maybe you go shopping all on your own. Whatever this is, I feel like there's a need for you to find some fun simply being with yourself. I feel that someone could be treating you in some way. Maybe they buy you lunch, maybe they buy you dinner. You'll be going on a date, or recently you just started going out with someone. Somebody giving you a gift for a massage, or a gift for a beauty parlor, or a gift to get your hair done. It feels to me that some of you will feel a lot more relaxed once you break the bond or the relationship with a negative person. I don't know who this negative person is. It could be a friend. It could be, again, maybe a relationship that kind of didn't really develop into something further. So trying to develop like a deeper bond with someone in a love related sense, but that never happened. So like starting and then stopping and then starting and then stopping. And now for some of you, you decide that this is it. I tried, it doesn't work out. And now that you broke that relationship or this engagement, you start to feel more relaxed and more in tune with your own self, just happier. I feel that some of you, not all of you, could be having some issues or some problems with maybe water leaking or draining the faucet. some problems with the sink or the shower. I don't know what this is, but I keep getting that some of you need to repair or fix some issues either in your restroom or in your kitchen, because I keep getting like something around water that needs to be fixed, like water dripping or something like that. So for the purpose of this general reading, I'm simply going to say that generally, the energy, you may not see and realize this energy, but the energy is trying to get you to a better place of happiness, to make you more happy, even though for some of you, you have to go through more challenges in order for you to recognize your true place of well-being and emotional happiness. The next card that showed up for you, it is the Death card, and it does fall in the position of what's above you. To me, the Death card represents transformation, endings and new beginnings, but it also means changes in your daily routine, changes maybe in your lifestyle, changes in your habits, or even changes in your purpose or in your goals. It could be also changes in your plan. I feel that a lot of you could be thinking a lot about the value of your life, about your purpose, about your destiny. You could be thinking about the destiny, or when is it that I'm going to meet the one, or when is it that I'm going to make the money that I desire to have. You'll be thinking, when is it that I'm going to get what I always wanted to get? When is it that I'm going to be successful? So there's going to be all kind of things like that. You'll be thinking like, what else can I change, or what else can I create or adopt? I feel like certain situations are changing, and many of you need to figure out how else you can better adapt to a situation or to a challenge, or simply to new people with whom you are going to be surrounded. By the end of the month, I feel that you may have more free time for yourself, or I feel like you may be feeling slowing down a little bit. So I don't know what that is. It just feels like something slows down. Or you may be feeling like there's no need for you to hurry up and rush. I feel that someone or a situation intervene. Somebody give you a lot to think about. Maybe they're going to point something out. Maybe they're going to be talking about that has no relation to you, but somehow whatever they're saying or whatever is it that they're doing is going to make you think about you. Maybe you're going to look at them with as a source of inspiration. For other ones, it could be that maybe something is happening with someone in particular, and that could serve for you as an example of what not to be. That could be the case too. Like, I don't want to be like this person. I don't want to have this kind of love relationship. I don't want to end up like that. And I keep getting that as a result, you'll be inspired to make major changes that are also going to boost your health. You'll be thinking and taking more seriously into consideration how to better take care of your own health and your own self. For some of you, I feel that maybe you are ending a series of medications or a series of treatments. You'll be waiting to see how you're doing before you decide, or before your healthcare provider decides the next course of action. It feels like the foundation of your very life, the core, your very own core could be changing. You'll be questioning everything, and some of you will be deciding here to, you even be deciding to start maybe a new business, or you'll be deciding that, I feel like there's going to be an important conversation at a dinner table. It could be, if you are a father, maybe one of your children could bring something up for discussion that is an old situation, but you still need to talk about how deeper that you think things are. You'll be having an important meeting in a work situation when you need to talk about important decisions or how to change maybe some people around you. They're not so easy to deal with, or maybe the procedures need to be changed in such a way that it makes it easier for everybody. Whatever this is, I feel like that's going to happen in a table. It could be a dinner table in a family setting, or it could be in a work environment. I also keep getting that many of you will have to deal with issues of things breaking down and having to repair things. So generally it denotes like something here is changing in your daily routine. Maybe taking some time off, or your working hours and working schedule could be changing. The next card that showed up for you, it is the Queen of Wands right here. It does fall in the position of what could be crossing you. It does represent, okay, an Aries, a Leo, or Sagittarius. This would be the sun sign, the rising sign, or the moon sign. Because this is a general reading, I keep getting the Queen of Wands. So the Queen of Wands is a female, but sometimes in a general reading, it appears to be a male for you. So either a male or a female that is an Aries, Leo, or a Sagittarius. Another meaning of the card has to do with a journey, a trip, a movement. It could be a career movement. It also represents someone who gets things done and could be overly sensitive. Allow me to figure out, what does this mean for you? There's something going on between you and this Queen of Wands. Again, the Queen of Wands could be a male or a female. This could be a business partner to you, or this could be a love partner. If this hasn't happened yet, it could happen some sort of big fight, or someone here is determined to get something done, and I feel like this may not necessarily be okay with the other person. So that's the situation. So maybe this Queen of Wands wants something and then doesn't, that's not okay with you, or maybe you want something and this Queen of Wands has a different point of view. Or whatever this is, I feel that the two of you, instead of gravitating toward each other, I feel like you are just pulling away, farther and farther away from each other. So not necessarily seeing eye to eye about something. You maybe also, this could be also in a situation when maybe your boss or your supervisor or your manager need to address some issues with you. You may be needing to address some issues to them. I keep getting that something. To me, this card also denotes someone who's self-employed or someone who has a business. So there's going to be something here changing. Be prepared for maybe that one person not who's going to give you a little bit of a hard time. It could be a client, it could be an employee, it could be someone with whom you associate with in a business sense. So I don't know how this is going to go, but something here is going to change. I definitely keep picking up someone who's acting up a little bit around you. Some of you may be taking a trip to go see this Queen of Wands. Or some plans that the two of you had could be falling apart. Maybe you had plans to travel together or to celebrate celebrate something together, and that could be falling apart for some of you, not for all of you. And for other Virgos, I do feel that this Queen of Wands shows up, and she's going to help you either to get a job, or she's going to help you with your career, or even to help you and to advise you about possible career choices. She'll be giving you some great references. The next card that showed up for you, it is the Ace of Wands right here. It does fall in the position of the near past. And to me, it means success, a sudden breakthrough, some sort of a news or an information coming out of nowhere that proves to be very beneficial for you. It means taking a chance, a sudden opportunity. It could also be new love. It does feel to me like some of you need to see some results, and you need to see some results now. Some of you could be feeling like, I need to see some justice in this situation now. I need to get this decision now. I need to get this paperwork now. I need to get this done now. Whatever it is. And you also be feeling like maybe it's time for you to take matters into your own hands. I feel that if you are someone who applied for something, I feel like now you get the response or the decision or the answer. Maybe you applied for a job. Maybe you have something pending with the courts and the legal system, or any given government branch. I feel like you already did your work, some paperwork, and now you'll be waiting to hear back about the results. So this is what I keep getting. For some of you, you could get a sudden opportunity here to make money, maybe by collaborating with some people, or maybe an opportunity to generate money by maybe bringing some more projects toward you, and that's how you're going to generate some money. But I keep getting that there's going to be a breakthrough in the communication with someone. So maybe you don't get along, or there are miscommunications with someone, then things are going to sort out itself. The next card that you have, I don't really like this card for you. So far you had good cards. I don't really like this card. This is the Tower. It does fall in the position of the near future. However, I don't read the cards upside down. So that means that you guys would give me messages, whether they are negative or positive, through the card. So no matter what the meaning of the card is. So to me, this Tower means a sudden, unexpected changes and unpredicted developments. It means adverse conditions. Sometimes it means bad weather, a conflict, a fight, a separation, a loss, a divorce, affliction, fear of financial ruin. It could be an actual fire. But it also means sometimes like trying to wipe away the old world and now getting ready for new beginnings and new start. Like out with the old and now on with the new. Allow me to figure out what this means for you. I feel that you'll be sensing some judgment. Maybe they don't say anything, but it is the way they act towards you. You sense some judgment towards you. Maybe you come with someone in a gathering, you show up with someone, and maybe they don't really like the other person with you. You be the one hosting a little event or a little gathering, and maybe you don't necessarily predict that this person is going to show up, so you may not totally be 100% happy about this other person showing up. I feel that some of you will avoid this holiday season shopping, especially during the most intense shopping hours. Some of you will be shopping after Christmas. It's like I keep getting the sense like, oh, I need to be doing other stuff that is more fun. I don't want to waste time and money just doing this. Like kind of trying to avoid like big crowds. Please be careful because I keep getting some sort of an incident. This could be, I don't know what is causing this. This could be maybe heavy snow, heavy rain. It could be lightnings and thunderstorms. I don't know what this is. It could be winds. But I feel that for some of you, you need to fix the roof top of a place where you live or a building you own. There's going to be, again, something like that for you that could show up. This actually be a situation when you hear the alarm, the fire alarm going on. You hear the alarm. I don't know what the situation is. It could be again maybe a place where you are at that moment, not necessarily be your home, but you'll be getting the signal like a lot of ambulances, a lot of police sirens, and the fire alarm going on. And I also feel like this really has to do with a separation or a divorce here. So this is what I keep getting for some of you, but it's going to allow you, and I feel like you already know who you are. This is not going to apply to everybody. If your relationship is fine, but for some of you, I feel that maybe you separated some time ago, and now you feel like by surprise, now you see the paperwork coming to you, asking you for divorce. So this, you knew that it was going to happen, but somehow you are also surprised at some level. This could be some other envelope or some other paperwork of importance that shows up for you. You knew that it was going to catch up with you, however, you still are going to be surprised when this envelope shows up or this important documentation and paperwork shows up for you. So generally, I'm going to say that a lot of you are going to start to do new things, have a new mission in life, a new purpose in life, and setting new goals. Some of you could be making some major drastic changes in this month of October. Now allow me to pass on to you your Akashic Records messages. Please like, share, and subscribe. If you don't subscribe, this message not necessarily makes sense to you, and click in the link down here below if you're interested to hear a continuation. Spiritual fulfillment, emotional fulfillment could be very much in your mind. What do you need to be happy, Virgo? A big shift will take place. You start to have fun again and experience joy and happiness. You have free will, but if you cannot find anything to feel grateful about or anything to look forward to, you could be attracting toward you some misshifts, some mishaps, some fights or disagreements. Remember to resolve problems using the legal way, the courts and the legal system, or by addressing an issue to the proper office, to the right person, or to the proper authorities. Don't try to execute your own justice. If anyone harmed you in any way, wait and see how the universe will bring to them what they deserve. But also, you have to see how you contributed to the situation. I get that some of you could be ending a love affair. So very specifically, they didn't say a love relationship or a relationship. They said a love affair, or you could be thinking of starting a love affair. Some of you may be traveling, and some of you could be trying to change your old ways or your old self to a new sense of self, to a more refreshed version of yourself. Question yourself, question your purpose, question your purpose or your role on the purpose in your family, question your destiny and your purpose in life, and this will make you realize what kind of changes you need to truly be happy, Virgo. You consult the Akashic records to see and understand your destiny and your purpose. And please pay attention to all the significant dreams that you will have. Pay attention to the signs around you. Pay attention to things that have a personal meaning to you. Like maybe a certain animal has a meaning to you, or a certain bird, a book, a song, numbers and letters that mean something personally to you. Because they're saying signs are everywhere to kind of lead you toward the right path for you, Virgo. So thank you so much. Please click in the link down here below for download and purchase of a continuation of this reading. Like, share, and subscribe. By subscribing, you would allow me to take messages for you as well. If you'd like to schedule a private consultation, email is amalightworker@gmail.com and the website is amalightworker.com. Happy holiday season again, and I will see you in the next video. Happy New Year. Bye.